What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We're going to check out something small and skinny. No pun intended. You know what I mean? Just joking. This is the Kubey Prism, and this thing is the ultimate gentleman's carry. Um, Talk about like a little pencil pen right here, little pencil knife. This thing kind of drew me to it just because back in the day when I was in the military, you have your sleeves and everything like that. Obviously, when you're wearing a uniform, and you have these little slots right here for your pins. Like yeah, that's what they're for. And for some reason, I was like, I want to check this out because it would feel like it would be the perfect place to use in like a uniform right there. Like if you get like a pin, nice pin, then you get a nice little, small little skinny flashlight, put it also in there, and then you could just have like this little thing, because I'm pretty daggone sure it would fit, and you slide that right there, and you have all three. You got the basics you need. You got your own EDC carry on your sleeve. But I don't have my uniform, so I'm not in the military anymore, so I don't have that opportunity to check that out. But I think this would be kind of cool and kind of great to use, honestly, for it. Um, Down in the comment section if there's a better one out there. I know they make skinny stuff like this, like knives. I don't know if there's a better one out there, but if you know if there is, let me know down in the comment section. But this thing's crazy too, I swear. It's kind of cool. Like it doesn't. I feel like it doesn't make a lot of sound when you flip it open either. Like it's just like a dull thud. I don't know. Maybe my descriptive terms aren't up to par, but yeah, I just feel like it's very just quiet. Very smooth though. Don't get me wrong. It's very smooth, and it is kind of a pickle to open though. You don't have you don't have thumb studs, but you have a flipper tab. Um, I haven't there, so it flips both ways. You can use your thumb and your rear flip, or your middle finger rear flip it. The It is a little harder, obviously, with your thumb, as you can kind of tell. Like it is a little bit, just because the thumb tab, like it's pretty close to it, so it's kind of hard. It really is like a rear flipper type of knife. It's just easier for me to get it that way. But it is kind of, it's not bad. It really is. I thought I would hate this tab though, but it's really not as bad as I thought it would. I thought it was be. I thought it was be. I thought it would be. I thought it was. Sorry, English, right? Um, but yeah, like there it is, kind of like it's kind of just like you could tell it's obviously screwed on top, but it just sits really flush right up there, and no gaps in between the sides or anything. It's pretty snug looking. Doesn't feel like it's coming off or anything, or obviously the screws are pretty tight. I'm assuming they're probably all T6. These might be T8. I'll check those out here in a second. Let me check those out now, actually. So, yeah, those are T8. Yeah. Only problem is, oh, I guess you don't need to take that out, obviously. They have a slot right there in the pocket clip for that screw, but it's not actually for to take the screw out. I was wondering about that. You actually take the pocket clip off first, and then you take that off. So everything's T8 though. That's kind of cool. Well, so the flipper tab, that's going to be T6. I could justify that because it is smaller. You're not going to want giant screws in there, stuff like that. So that makes sense right there to have T6 right there. That makes sense. But then you have T8 everywhere else. And the thing about this is the pocket clip is reversible too, which is nice. They have that right on top, so all you gotta do is unscrew it, switch it around, and there you go, you're good to go. So lefties and righties can kind of go. You have a knife for you, except for the button lock, obviously. It's on one side and that's it. But the button lock it's tiny. Let me see if I got a, yeah, here's one. There you go. The difference is kind of staggering. Quite a bit difference. You know what I mean? So I would say it's probably 3 times smaller than like the Voss Raccoon button lock. Kind of funny. Great little button lock though. Like it's really not bad. It works very well. I've had some bigger button locks obviously not work so well, which is crazy. This is gonna be I don't know if it's pricey for what it is. It's $100. So again, this came from White Mountain Knives. You use code KNIFELIFE to get 10% off. They have a few more of these. I really wanted to check out the gray reverse tux version, like the gray titanium handle with the black blade, but that was out of stock. But this is the flame anodized titanium version right here, and obviously you saw the pocket clip, it's the same. I like how they kind of did that with the screws too, like they made it kind of match and everything, the flame. So that's kind of a good little touch right there. I think it makes it flow a little better. I almost wish they would have done the same thing with the flipper tab. Well, I guess the flipper tab's fine because it's obviously attached to the blade. Or if they could have done like a blue, I think they should have done blue, I think. The blue, like the screws and everything. Same with the button lock and like these screws right here. I think it would have made it pop just that much more. I think it would have blended in pretty well. But overall, like it's not bad though. Still a good look for it. It is 14C 28N, so for $100 you're getting 14C, but you're getting a titanium handle and pocket clip also with it. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's not bad. I would say it's not a bad price. 14C is still a pretty good steal for what it is. Um, or just in general, it's pretty good. The designer is Yuz Zong. As you can see right there, his initials, or his or her initials, excuse me, I don't know who it was. I just had the name written down real quick, but that's his initials. And there's the 14C 28N right there. So like I said, this is titanium, which is very, very small. I'm going to get my measure tape out real quick because I just want to measure like the overall like width. Like it's a 1/2 inch. So like this right here is a 1/2 inch wide. So it's very, very thin. Let's check the width in general over here too. So that's about 3/8 right there, 3/8 of an inch. So it's pretty thin, like it really is. This would be a great for a pocket sleeve pin or knife, pocket sleeve knife. Let's check out the overall length and all that stuff. And it's a Tonto also. Tonto blade, bead blast finish on the blade, which looks pretty nice. I'm really a fan of the bead blast. I don't like satin real well, even though I have a lot of satin knives. I hate smudges. But if you use the knife, obviously it's not a big deal. If you get smudges, because it's a user. Some knives I just have I don't use. I just keep them for like investment purposes, like collectors, stuff like that. And if I need to, I can sell them and they're still in good shape, you know what I mean? This is about 3.25 for the blade length. And overall, it's about 8.25. So overall length is, 8.25, not too shabby. Most knives, I want to say it's too long. Let's compare real quick. Yeah, see, it's as long as like the Chad right there, so it's about normal. I would say this is about a normal size, maybe a tad bigger, but overall, like what I like to carry, this is about a normal size knife right here. The Chad is. What else is there to talk about Tonto? It is a button lock, the designer, and it's got a back spacer, titanium version also, titanium flame anodized as well. It goes all the way around right here, and that's where the screws are at right there for that. And I told you the pocket clip is ambidextrous, obviously right there. So that's all I really have. Like it's a cool little knife. $100 though. Screws are T8 except for the flipper tab right there. Overall, great little knife. I like it. I don't think I'd ever buy it just because I'm not in the military anymore. I would buy it specifically to wear in my uniform, just to have an extra knife on me, just one right there in my sleeve. Then obviously one in my pocket, but I would say something like this is great for the military guys. Check it out though. If you like it, you like it. Check it out still. That's all I got though. If you have any comments or questions or anything like that, just leave in the comment section. If you like the video, just leave a thumbs up. Thanks.